What's going on, guys? Mad Fishing here, and today we're talking about the 3 top lures you can use in fall to catch more bass. So stay tuned. Anyway, so the first lure is my only lure. Just kidding. Now, I like Rapala. I use a lot of Rapala lures, and this is a lipless crankbait, and the color ratio that I'm using here is a shad color. So, and it also has that rattle, as you can hear, which the rattle is good because the fish can hear it from a distance, especially bass, because there are minor carnivores coming out. Yeah, so it has that rattle, which is really good for fishing, especially when it's ripping through and you just want to get a bass. It's aggressive, that just wants. Remember, also when you're retrieving the lure back, especially with this guy, you're going slow because the water is getting colder, and it's in November now that we're talking about, so it's kind of like a middle of fall. So the water's cold and you want to slowly retrieve it. It's kind of like when you're pike fishing, you want to slowly retrieve it because they're slowing down in the fall. So it's not like the summer when you're throwing lures out there and you're ripping them back, or you're trolling. Even when you're trolling, you can use this as trolling too when you're trying to find some fish, but slow down your trolling by like halfway than what you're doing in the summertime. Because it's kind of like ice fishing. You gotta go slow. You gotta give it time, the fish will find you. Not really, you gotta go find the fish, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Yeah, so this is my number one. It's a Rapala. It is called the Rattling Rapala Sinking, and it goes about the depth. Where does it say? Swimming. It doesn't even say the swimming depth. So it's about 4 or 5 feet. That's the swimming depth on it. So you want to get, and like I said, you want to get the shad color because in the fall the fish are falling to shad, so which are the bass. Because we're talking about bass, we're not talking about pike or walleye. We're talking about bass. So smallmouth, largemouth, they're falling to shad, and you can rip this in deep water. You can rip this in shallow water. So that's the first one. So the second one, which I use because I wanted to pick a good top water, and this is a good top water, is the original chatterbait. As you can see, I have it in the white at 3/8 of an ounce. You can get them bigger, but I choose this one because this is a better, I guess, like it as a better weight. And with that, you need a tail. And so with this, I got the 4-inch swirl tail grubs, which are white. As you can see, I'm imitating the shad again, which is white, but you can also do silver, gray, kind of that area, because you want it. But you can also switch it up. Like it's always different. I'm in Ontario, so we do a lot of shad, so a lot of white colors is good. But if you do want to mix it up, you could do crayfish colors, red, white, brown, those colors too, they work. And so yeah, these are my favorite colors for these ones, and they work. And so with these, you want to do an early morning fish. So you want the water to be calm because it has this little blade that spins in the water. So the bass just go crazy for it when you're on a good day. It's a good fishing day. You look out your sonar and it's a 78 or an 89% good chance of fishing today. So you go out there and you throw this on the top water, making sure it's on a windy day, because windy day is not going to work. It's just going to throw this in the garbage for a windy day. So on a nice, clear, nice, calm day, throw this out. Good top water. We can also use other like torpedo baits, or you can use a frog, that will work too, but this is my go-to on a nice calm day with the white grubs, but you can switch it up. Doesn't need to be white grubs. So my third lure, when it's a hard day of fishing and they bit the bass just don't want to bite, especially smallmouth because they can be a little aggressive and they just try everything and they just don't bite, is the Yum Dinger. And so with these, as you can see, again, it's a white color. And this one is called, let's see here, the Pearl Silver 4-inch Yum Dinger. And you don't have to get the brand Yum. You can get any other brand. There's like, you get no-name brands. You can get that, I forget what the other one's called. It's a name brand one, but I always get Yum. They're cheap. They're like $5 a Canadian Tire. But you don't have to get the 4-inch ones. I just get these ones because I find them, luckier on my account. Anyway, you can get the 4-inch ones. There's 6-inch ones, and I think there's 8-inch ones. I've never used 8-inch ones, but never had luck with them. Never tried them. So, but I've always had between the 4-inch and the 6-inch. Works great. I think you can get 7-inch too, actually. Yeah. So with these, with the color, because I go with this, but you can go with different colors too, and also actually. Going back to this for a second, if you're not feeling the shad, you can get the crawfish one, which is like, I think it's called a Red Tiger. And with the Red Tiger, you can have, it's like a red, which is imitating a crawfish, because in the fall they change colors. So you can do a brown or red tiger. Just to hold off on that one for a sec. So back to this. You do a Carolina rig, you can do a Texas rig, you can do a wacky rig, which is my go-to is a wacky rig. Always love the wacky rig. But you can do that. You can do a drop shot, which is good because sometimes the bass are more deeper in the fall because they go back to their habitats to where they originally were in the summertime to transition to the wintertime. But in the beginning of fall, they're usually in the shallow water following the shad, because what they do is they follow the shad in the creeks, so they sit in the shallow water waiting for the shad to come up. So that's where they'll be, is when they come up, feeding on the shad. And then once that is all over with, once the bait fish start moving, because where you find the big thing on your fish finder of the bait fish, you'll be finding the bass, and it's just a feeding frenzy. So that is it for today. I'll have another video coming out soon. It's just been tough for fishing right now, but we're getting it done. And that is the top 3 lures I use in fall. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.